stampin.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I live and work in Scotland. And yeah, I'm here today to share the good news that in Europe our Stampin' Reinkers are on their way back. There were some problems with customs and we've waited a few months. So those of us have had dried ink pads have been waiting for them. So today I thought I'll share the news. I have a set already, but there was no point in bringing them out to play when no one else could buy them. But you can order them now and they will come very soon. And those of my customers who are still waiting for Reinkers, they are on their way. You are going to get them very soon. So I don't know if anyone is going to come in. So I keep coming on at this time. Oh, hi Mindy, nice to see you. Glad I've got somebody here. Right, disclaimer here, there probably won't be a finished project. This is just about making some mess and making some backgrounds just now. So I've got some of our water. So come away in, Mindy, you're first in. So you get yourself a wee seat by the fire. You can pick your seat. And there's hot drinks on the table, so just help yourself. Yeah, this one is so saffron. So I've got out my Reinkers, the subtles, to see what happens with them. So let's just going to have a play and make a mess. I've got spritzers. Hi Wendy, how are you? Bear with me, I just heard a bit of a noise. There's just somebody moving. I say somebody, there's only one other person in the house. Come away in, folks, and get a wee seat by the fire and just enjoy watching me make a mess. You're chilling in your onesie, that sounds like a plan. So I don't know how this is all going to go, but we're just... I've got my spritzer, it's just got plain water in it. I know sometimes I have alcohol in it, but this time it's just plain water. And I've got another 2 on hand in case I run out. What I didn't get was, I should have a roll of kitchen paper around. Bear with me. Just bear with me, see if I can reach it without wrecking the place. I have this deep big shelf at the side of my desk, but because I now have equipment for my work there, it's not always easy to reach the things I want for my crafting. I've got one of these huge mega rolls of kitchen paper, so I'll just get one ready. And I've got some of the packaging that we use. I'll pop this to the side and let you see how I'm protecting my desk here. I have, look at the state of it, I have a piece of an old piece of grid paper and I've laminated it. So that makes it really brilliant for messy play. So I'm just putting that on top of my usual grid paper. But I've also got a couple of these bits of card from the packaging from Speciality Paper. So that kind of just protects my area a wee bit. Not that I worry too much about mess. So if you've come in and say hello. Hi Audrey, how are you? You're sitting waiting for the tatties. I've not even thought about tea time. But, well, that's lies. I think I took some things out of the freezer. But whether they'll be defrosted, I'm really giving this a lot of water. Really squishing it. I kind of want it to lie flat, but that won't happen because it's taking the water up. So I want lots of water lying on the surface. And I'm just taking one of these subtles and I'm not going to squeeze it hard. All I want is one drop that's starting to form. It's coming, honestly. I want it to fall from a height though. Whoa! Did you see that? That's all I'm doing this for, is just for fun, okay? Hi Gina, in you come. Hi Nessa, in you come. This is play. There won't be a final product. It might be tomorrow. Come on and do something with this when it's all dried. I'm just honestly here to just play. Isn't that amazing? I mean, we will stamp on top of this, but I prefer to let it dry properly. So I'm just celebrating the fact that in Europe we now can order Reinkers. So I squeeze it a tiny bit to form a drop. Just plain water, Nessa. I'm going to add more water in a moment. So just one drop and let it fall from a height. That is running everywhere, but that's cool. And look the way it spreads. Hi Stefan, you come. You might not like this, Steph, it's messy. Well, I suppose you'll like it in that it's not you that's making the mess. So I'm putting loads more water on, it'll make it run even more. And I'm just add more colour. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And as I say, I've no idea where this will go when I start making things. I'm just trying each colour out just at this particular moment to see. I love just seeing what it does as it spreads. I've got all the subtles out, so see what happens. I mean, if you were into rainbows and things, you could, you know, be selective about your colours. And that was our pool party, which is a very greeny blue. Ooh. Calypso coral. I know, it's just keeping me amused, and I thought you guys might like to watch it too. It's very visual, isn't it? Very relaxing. Our watercolour paper is amazing. So honestly, it comes in a pack of 10. It's Fluid 100 it's called, and there's 10. It's a 100% cotton watercolour paper. It is really good. It's an archival cotton watercolour paper. It says here. Don't know what other messages about it, but it's sort of almost A5. So is it A5? Yeah, A6 size. It's a bit bigger than A6, sorry, in UK sizes. Don't think it says on it exactly what this. Oh yeah, 5 inches by 7 inches it is. But it's worth sticking a pack on your next order because it is so fun. What is it you've not noticed? The watercolour paper, yes, it's at the back in the annual catalogue. It really is worth sticking a pack in your next order. Hi Christine, in you come. In you come. Oh, it's nice to see so many people. Yeah, so it's playtime, Christine, though I am just here messing. Absolutely messing. Yeah, probably when it's dry. That's a good idea, Gina. We can pop them through embossing folder. That was Balmy Blue. I think we might need more water on here to get a real good. Hi Cindy, in you come. It's a wee messy time I'm having here, so I'm just going to add more water. Just keep adding water. And they kind of just blend into each other naturally. It's cool. Just work my way through all of the subtles, and then you can see what, you know, you'll be able to see what you like best. I don't even know what this is. Oh, Blushing Bride. It's sort of like a spider landed in there and a jellyfish that's moving. Oh, that's all right, Cindy. We're fine. The fire's on anyway. So if you want to dish out the coffee and tea, that'd be fab. Oh, I nearly got more than one drop. I just want one drop. Again, you can start moving it about. We can do that. I'm going to do it slightly different on each one, but just this one. Just let's see what colours we like best. that was actually a soft sea foam. It comes out quite dark in the Reinker. And what we got left here, Pear Pizzazz. How are they doing though, Nessa? Are they struggling or are they... That's Pear Pizzazz, look at that. Just look, it's like a firework going off, isn't it? Ah, just, it's running into this other green. Oh my god, so let's pop another drop of it there. Yay! I'm easily amused, haven't I? So that was Blush and Bride. So this one must be, here is Petal Pink. Hi Jenny, and you come, we're getting inky today, right enough. So that's the Petal Pink. See, that travels differently. It doesn't, some of them spread immediately they hit the water. There won't be a finished product today because all this has to dry before I can do anything. It's just a bit of a chat by the fire today, I think. I kind of think we want a bit more yellow. What was our So Saffron? Let's... Oh. I hope they feel better soon. Right, 2 drops of So Saffron there. Let's see what that does. And then we'll set this aside and let that dry. Yeah, bless, hope they do. Right, I'm going to pop this to the side. Is that, well, see how it's running, that's great. I'm okay with that as well. So I'm just going to set it aside to let it dry. And then I'm going to do something this time. I'm going to take one and I am going to wet it and encourage it to run in. I only have 4 pieces left, so we won't be doing a whole lot. So it won't be here too long. So if you've got stuff to say, get saying it. I'm just going to spray it. I'm really putting a lot of water on. This, let's see if it'll, I'm going to try and curl it that way a wee bit. A bit more water at the top. And then I'm going to drop, where are my blues and greens? Pool Party, Balmy Blue. Let's see what other colours we might want in the sky. Highland Heather maybe, right. So, I know it's just for fun. No, they're not new Reinkers. I've had these a while, but we've been waiting for Reinkers for a while in Europe, so finally... Wow! Where is it? I have another thing that can be used. I've got, this is the thing, my husband cleans the dust off his camera. Well, and I sometimes clean mine too. And it will move the ink and water about a wee bit too. It's not, you do get a craft puffer, which would work better, but that's a wee bit, do a bit of work there. That's better, isn't it? Making it move. What else? This is going to be a busy sky, I think. So we need more water again. I think that one's empty, so I brought more. We have more. I filled 3. Hi Tony, and you come. Yeah, the 20s are in. Everybody make sure everyone can get a seat by the fire. Have a huddle up. A group hug. Because it's virtual. Safe. Let's have some purple in this sky. We've got Highland Heather. I'm so excited. I'm easily amused? Is anyone else amused by this? Hi, Anthony. In you come. It's Mess City here today. And then, as I say, we can puff. Oh, come on, and we'll just cheer you up. We're just messing here. And come on away in and have a wee laugh. Alright, okay, it's the Fluid 100, it's our watercolour paper. You find it at the back of the annual catalogue. Steph put some information about it further back in the chat there for you. She's given you the product number and the European prices, but the product number is probably the same for everyone. I think it is, across the world. So I'm giving it a puff to move some of it about. What else can we do? I'm really messing. Relaxing. I've been busy. I've filmed a couple of projects that you'll see coming up over the next couple of weeks. I filmed my project for my Stamp Around UK video hop. That video hop was my idea, and I sort of well, I collaborate with some other ladies and gentlemen to do it. But I always feel, since it was kind of my idea to set it up, I should be organised. I'm looking for the other blue. We had two blues. Oh, here, that, right, that's Balmy Blue. I've used that, so this one must be my pool party. Let's pop some pool party in. Hi, Carolyn, you come. I'm messing. I'm absolutely messing today. Yay! Now, if any of you watch Navarana, she uses a puffer like this, so she can make the shapes look like jellyfish and stuff. I'm not so good, but I'm just playing, moving it about and letting it all run into each other. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this when it's dry. I don't even care. Do you know what? If you get some paper out and some watercolour paper, some water and some ink, and just play it, it's just so relaxing. You forget everything when you're doing it. I have to keep reminding myself that you guys are there. You know, and I did invite you to come in, so I probably should talk to you. Do you think? Or are you just quite happy? Do you think maybe a bit of yellow in this sky? I don't know what it's called, but you can. Oh, I have looked, I have seen the craft one. This is the one, I pinched it out my husband's camera bag. This is the one for blowing the dust or sand off your camera lens. Yeah, we'll do. I'm just not decided yet what I'm going to do with it, but we'll see maybe tomorrow or later on today. I do have my book club Zoom in a wee while, so, but I might get back later tonight. Oh gosh, I'm loving that. Ooh. Yeah, anyone who's got a camera will probably have a puffer. But you can get them on, you know, that well-known internet store beginning with A for sure. You'll get one there. Ooh. I want to blow some on. There's a wee patch there that didn't seem to take the water, so let's see if we can force the issue. Yeah, I can do it with alcohol inks as well, but this is just plain with water, so this makes it fairly safe for children as well. Oh, thanks, Cindy. You're a wonderful hostess, and one day I am going to experience your hostessing on your porch. I'm coming for coffee one day. I've self-invited. Oh yeah, a baster. Yeah, you could use that, of course. Use what you've got. You know, you can buy them. So yeah, I think that's enough for that one. So we pop that one aside. So we've got For those who've just come in, we've got this one already. So let's pop that. We don't know what we're going to do with them. For the moment, we're just letting them dry naturally. But I can blot them with kitchen paper. I can blow dry them. So what do you think this time? Will we do warm colours? I've got 2 pieces of paper left to just play. You didn't bring cake, Donnie? Oh. I don't really care because I don't eat cake. I think we'll go for warm colours this time. What about pinks, purples, calypso coral? And that So Saffron goes between the... My fingers are alright. Well, they're a bit inky, but that's from a previous film that I've been doing. Right, where's my spritzer? So these spritzers come in a pack of 2. They're in the back of the catalogue too. So when you're doing your next order, add on a pack of watercolour paper and a pack of spritzers and a couple of Reinkers. Yeah, that's what I said, Gina, that internet store beginning with A. Anyway, spray again. Let's see what we get this time. Now again, you can do things like help the colour to run down the paper. So we can do... Right, you what I picked up this time, Calypso Coral. So let's do drop there. Wow. And then help it, make it come down that way. Look at... I hear you, Anthony, I hear you. They'll come. They'll come. Whoa! I just love all the feathery effect as well. Oh, I like a wee scone, Audrey. That's my favourite. Do you know, I could go to the most fanciest patisserie or, you know, fancy cake shop or whatever. I'll often choose the scone. What other colour will we put in here? Pinks. We want to spray more, we want more water. I like that explosion. Nothing will ever be the same, and these will get cut up into strips and used, or die cut. It'll be die, you know, I'll die cut things like Gina suggested, die cut and butterflies, you know, stamp a butterfly and then die cut it. I'm going to move this about now, so then just let it all run. You can move it in any direction, but I quite like in the just keeping it all going in that direction and let it run into each other. You get different colours. Yeah, Steph, we're just trying to, no, we can't forget about it, but we're just trying to pretend it doesn't exist just now, because everybody's feeling it. So let's stay positive. See that I can run it that way and it takes it to the edge. Run it up and down. Woo! See that Calypso Coral, it's definitely got a lot of red in it, hasn't it? I think we'll add some, what would you want to add in there? Blues or greens or purples? I'm going to be ridiculous and add some purple. Okay, don't burn your tatties, Audrey. Nothing worse. Right, more water, sir. So if it's not spreading as much as you want it to, just add more water. And just let it. And then the thing you can do is you can take a piece of kitchen paper and blot it. It's less intensive. What I should have done was I could have put another, do you know, that was a bit daft. Yeah, it's all on there too. I should have remembered and brought some in. Hi Helen, in you come. I'm sure there's still some of Cindy's coffee left. I'm sure there'll be coffee left. So I don't know if you want any more colour in that, or will we just leave that up? I think it needs some yellow. I'm going to add more water. Ask you a question, then make the decision myself. Hi Heather. You're just off work, so you can come in. There's coffee here. I don't know if you've got your Tims or Timmies. Let's see, let's put some saffron in here too. On the water. Fill the gaps. I put much more than one drop, so we'll see what happens. Oh, you got your Timmies. Did you bring Timmies for everybody? You know, sharing is caring, you know. So I'm just letting that run down. Good girl. I don't know about that, Donnie. I don't know. I don't think so, because it's quite thick and gloopy. What you can do with the white ink though, I've got a white refill here. Oops. I'll just let you see it. I just don't think it'll disperse as easily in the water. But let's just do a bit in the corner just so you can see. See what I mean? It would do something, but that's going to take hours to dry, hours. But that's quite thick. We'll spray some more water on it to thin it down a wee bit though. So it will move. Actually, you can make it move a wee bit. The only way to find out if you can do something is to do it. But you want me to make, whoops, dropping things now. So just soak up all that extra there and pull that back. It does, it could be a moon, that's right. So you can dry it off a bit if you were in a hurry to do something. But what you can't, I just was going to show you a wee thing while it's out, is if you put, where's it gone? The white Reinker. Bear with me till I put some power. I forgot to put power in. No wires, so we'll be running out of power. Let's sort that, and my iPad, it's about to go as well. Where's my cables? Actually put no, we've got a bit of a tangle going on here. That's it. I'm going to move my iPad so that it can get power too. I can still see you guys. Right, so where was I? I was showing you what to do with the, if you want white splatters in it. You could actually drop some bleach in there too. maybe need another couple of drops. Oh, cornbread, very nice. Right, so that, and then, yeah, or you can just, I'm just going to get a paintbrush in a minute. Let's, oh, I've got water in here. So add a bit of water. Get one of your, these are handy too, your water painters. It's full of water here. So mix up this. I mean, it is water based, but it's very thick and gloopy. But if you take that and then your wee block, and do that. Who was asking about the white? I think I did this on one of my Christmas snowstorm ones. So there you go, that's the white ink added in there. I've got loads of it there now. So I'm going to have to just let that dry. Yeah, could be a galaxy. It's just fun, it doesn't, do you know, it doesn't matter. We'll let it dry on that board. We'll do one more and then I'll let you see all four, and then I'm going to head off and have some tea before it's time for my book club. So this time, book club, this month we read, I can't even remember the name of the author, but the book is called Away with the Penguins. And if you're a grumpy old lady like me, you should have a wee read it, Away with the Penguins. It's a cool book. Or a young man. There's a young man in it and it might be interesting. So yeah, you might be interested in it, Anthony. Right, what colours this time? Does anyone want to see me? I do have my other, I've got brights, I've got neutrals, a wee drop neutrals, but I will not bother with neutrals. I've got Regals and brights. What would you like me to use? Yeah, Wendy, it's really good actually. It was a good one. Away with the Penguins. So we've got Regals, Regals, Brights, Brights, Regals, Regals. So Regals are winning right now. Then Brights. Regals are still winning. Regals won by 1 vote. So here we go. Do you think I should put the subtles away? Steph, come and tidy up for me while I'm doing it. Right, let's put the subtles back in their box. Oh no, somebody came in with a late vote there. I'd already chosen the Regals. You're too late, Donnie. I've no idea what colour the penguins want. Hoo-hoo, right. Would you, Nessa? Oh, that's fantastic. Steph keeps offering it, but she's never made it. So if we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we must have all the Regals here as well. I had got them out to see if there was any that I was missing, because now that they are moving. Now this will be strong, it might be shocking. That one's empty. I've got a wee drop left, so let's go. If anyone who's a bit OCD and who likes tidying up and cleaning is always welcome in my house. I had a friend that used to visit me. She used to walk around with a cloth in her hand. Other people took offence. I know, I just offered her another cloth. Carry on. Right, this might be horrendous. I don't know. Because these are very strong, these colours. Okay, it's just a wee drive. 4-hour drive, Nessa. You up early in the morning, you could do it in a day. Wow. The problem is, Steph, you would get me all tidied up and it would last a day. That was good, wasn't it? I know, it's just like, what did you do on your video today? I dropped drops of ink into water. But we're like children, aren't we? Like at playgroup or something. There's a drop coming. Are you ready? It's on its way. It's coming. Come on. There you come. Come on. Come on. Was that worth the wait? Woo! Oh, your son in Aberdeen, Nessa. Well, I'm a good stop-off point then. I'm good for coffee. Always good for coffee or tea. I do tolerate tea drinkers. Look at that! Look at the patterning. I don't know if other people will be as wowed as us. I need more water, I think. Oh, here it goes. It's going down the hill. It's all downhill from here. It's coming. Yeah, do you know, you're at home. You might as well enjoy simple things. It's just like fireworks. These strong colours are scary actually, but this one's Cajun Craze. How many people love Cajun Craze? And how many people hate it? Or how many people have just not really met it properly? Cajun Craze was a colour I just couldn't really get. I didn't really get it for a couple of years. I just kind of avoided it. But I love it now. I love it now. I'm just about drowning this piece of paper, but I don't care. So here we go. What's this? I think it's real red. Yep. Oh, that one was the other red cherry cobbler. Are you Cajun, Donnie? Very good. Oh, look at that. Hi, Janin, you come, we're playing. Come into my playroom. Well, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. Right. Pumpkin pie? These are all warm colours, aren't they? Midsummer Murders. Very good. Pumpkin pie. Oh, it's all mixed up. Let's get rid of all that excess. Let it just run right over. Southwest Louisiana. I really don't know an awful lot about the South. Except it can be wet sometimes. I'm just going to blot up a bit of the water. So I don't really want a muddy end to this. I'm happy for them all to run into each other, but I do want to see. Maybe it's a lot of, there might be a lot of blood spilled here. Oh, right. More water, please. Spread these purples out. That's your blackberry bliss. This is crushed curry. It's a great yellow, this. The paper is amazing. And if you are a watercolorist, I nearly said watercolorer. If you are a watercolorist, you know, apart from this is great for stamping on, you might actually enjoy this paper for normal watercolour. Right, I'm going to stop that again because it's just all going to become one. No, it's doing great. You don't have to tape it down or anything. It's doing grand. Well, two pink inks. You're not a pink person, Heather. Is that what you mean? You broke down and gave in? Right, we'll get, I don't know, well, we just might as well just see what the other colours do. This is really messy. Yeah, just get some watercolour papers. Loads of other things you can do with it. Look at that. I don't want to stop. So that was Old Olive. That's a favourite. I do love Old Olive. She's a great gal. My jokes are rubbish. And that's our garden green. Let's pop a wee bit of just all spreading itself out. And the very last one, let's not miss out Shaded Spruce. Where have we got a space for you? Alright, we won't argue then. I love it, no arguments. That's inviting an argument in this lot. But they are good colours, you're right. Right, I'm not going to move the paper too much. I'm letting the Shaded Spruce spread itself out, but I think they need to blot it up before it takes over. And have you noticed I haven't even used Night of Navy once? Oh, so there's another thing. When you start blotting, you can add texture with your dirty rag. So that's it. I don't know how long I've been on there. I mean, I can show you a couple of other things with water, but and Reinkers. Right, well, let's have a wee try then at one more thing, and then we'll let you see them. I think you're better with the subtles. That's my opinion. But let me get the big block. Where are my blocks? Right. Because in the Reinkers the ink is so concentrated, I think, pardon me, that you get on the subtles work quite well. I'm just going to get some card. Where did I go? Oh, it's just here. Just our normal, I've still got Whisper White. Basic, because of the snag ups and deliveries, I'm going to get rid of that. In Europe, because of Brexit, my new Basic White hasn't arrived, so I can't find out how it works with water. But this works perfectly fine. So let's make a bit of a mess. We'll just cut this in half, roughly. So I can trim it down when I come to make a card. Flirty Flamingo is a beautiful pink. I'm not such a fan of petal pink. I think that's a bit orangey for me. I like Blushing Bride. Right, so I'm going to get try a dull muted colour. I don't have Reinkers for the in colours, that's the only problem. I don't think anyone has yet. Right. This, look, I'm going to bring the brights in because the poor things they're feeling left out. Right, so if you use your big block, and I don't have a lot of water left here, maybe I have to go and fill this. Spritz your block and add your Reinkers. You can, again, you can do this from your ink pad. You can just drop ink. Just putting a few drops around here. And a pink. Oh, what about Melon Mambo? And purple. This will get really messy, but I need to get some more water. Oh, I've got some water here. The water bottle, we brought it back from New Zealand, from the Hobbiton set, movie set. It was cider, but we did bring it back empty. We drank it there. Oh yeah, as soon as I can get my hands on the Reinker for Magenta Madness, I'll be having it too. Right, so I've just filled that with some water. And I'm just going to spritz this. This may or may not work, but make sure you've protected your work surfaces. Goodness knows what's going to happen. I'm just going to let it do its thing. And then I'm just going to take a piece of paper and pop it on there. And then just squish it down. This is real messy stuff. But seeing as we've got the mess out, and it'll be very intense colour. And we will have to leave this to dry because it is just the Whisper White. It's quite thin, but it copes okay. If we let that dry, it will be fine. We've got everywhere, it's just a mess, but so we can liven it up again. And just stick in some poppy. I've got a craft mat. This is laminated. I'm putting some bits of poppy in here. And I'm going to go for a yellow. We've got Daffodil Delight, or we've got Mango Melody. Let's pop some Mango Melody in here. Bear in mind that there's still the Melon Mambo there. Right, so a few scooshes of that. And another spritz. Not so much this time. And then just take your paper and just let it soak in. You can watch it. I've got a thumbs down already. Oh, great. Oh, a minus one thumbs down. Okay. There are people that leave thumbs downs. And do you know what? It's fine. Because it's still interaction and they're still helping. So there we go. I have no idea what we'll do with this, but look at all that. So again, let's not waste it, just soak it up onto your paper. Because you can stamp on it and then you might want to use it to die cut things, so don't waste all that beautiful colour. Then use that up as well. Just delete it, Heather. If you've got comments that are not nice, just if it needs reported, report it. And but you can delete it. No, don't put up with any kind of abusive or people trying to sell things or other things. Okay, so that's me, folks. That's all, folks. Do you know what, Heather? People come and watch you or me or anyone else because they like what you're doing. So I'm sorry, but that lady or gentleman, just say, I'm very sorry, but that's not my style. We like it when you play around or whatever she thinks it is. Well, look, that was something I played with last night. Right. Just you be you. We can't be anyone else. Always winging it. Always winging it. Tell me that wasn't fun. It's not for everyone, and I'm sure there are people who have come in and gone away again because it's not really their thing, but that's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and everyone's not my cup of tea. I don't have someone tell you how to do what you do, honestly. You're wonderful. And if anyone's here that hasn't already subscribed to Heather, that's Ink with Heather, go and have a wee look at what she does, and you'll agree, I'm sure you'll all agree with me. She's amazing. So this is going to get left to dry overnight. And then we'll think about what we're going to do. Gina's also suggested that some of these could be embossed. Oh, that's great, Jan. Yeah, there's not been a demonstrator for too long, but she's doing fantastic, and she's a brilliant crafty lady, does lots of other crafts. So hopefully I've said hello to everybody that's in. Oh, Bonnie, I maybe didn't notice you earlier, did I? Well, see, yeah, there's a whole... I'm going to go back to beginning. And oh no, I can't. We've been on too long. But honestly, I don't. If I haven't said hello to you individually, stick your hand up now if I've not said hello to you individually or spoken to you by name, because that's not my way. I usually try to say hello to everybody. Steph is a brilliant supporter. She's wonderful. I've noticed you supporting quite a few of the newer people. Steph, I really appreciate that. Really, it's great. Do you know, we rise by helping others. Hey Karen, didn't know you were here. Were you lurking? And thank you so much for your card. Karen sent me a card that arrived today, and it is beautiful. In fact, you know what? It's sitting here, and since she's here, I'll let you have a look. Look at this that Karen sent me. Isn't that pretty with the strawberries? I have actually received quite a few cards recently, and I'm going to do one of those videos to share with you. This is beautiful, and it's all sparkly. We've got a bit of embossing going on here with the hearts. It's just gorgeous. Oh, thanks, Bonnie. What a lovely thing to see. I just like playing, and I like a bit of company when I'm playing. I like go back to I'm back like being back at playgroup, yeah. And you know, it's just nice, and it's just imagine that we are all sitting round a fire. This one I like, yeah. So I don't know what we're going to do, but I think I might just come on live tomorrow with a few ideas and see where we go. I like, when I make these kind of backgrounds, sometimes I like stamping with black on them. We can stamp and then we can die cut, or we can use them just as backgrounds. We've got a choice. I like this one the best, the subtles. This is pretty for me. So what do you think? Which one's your favourite? If we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what do you think's the best? That's the one I like, Heather. What's everyone else voting for? Yeah, some of them I'll use as backgrounds. Yeah, I quite like that now. And was it Donnie that asked about the white? Who asked about the white? 3 and 6. This one, and that's just with water, Gina, as well. And the Thin Whisper white, but when it's dry, I think it will be fine. And like you say, if it doesn't dry flat, we can pop it through the embossing machine. I quite like some of this as well with the extra. That'll make an amazing butterfly. Yeah. So ladies and gents, I'll need to love you and leave you now though. But if you want to stay by the fire and chat, that's fine too. Yeah, so there's a mixture. I think the only one that's not really getting any votes is 1. And maybe 5. 5's not getting many votes. Yeah, the painted texture one will probably work on one of these. I think, to be honest, I did do something last night. I did a little one, and I have been playing with it. And I did the hummingbird. So you could choose a part that you like for stamping, and so that one's quite good. But then I tried stamping and I did double stamping it by accident, so that bit's not so good. So see, I make mistakes too, and that's why I ended up cutting the bird out, because it worked, and then this one didn't work very well. So I think, I think that for doing stamping on them, I will use the Stamparatus. Your brain dead, Gina, what a shame. I think you'll be alright. Have you maybe not had enough coffee yet? Yeah, I like the hummingbird. So I was going to play with a touch of ink on these, I'm thinking. So tomorrow we'll play. I've got my Facebook Live in the morning here, so it's probably, I've got something on tomorrow night. I can't, about 7:30. So possibly come on around the same time tomorrow and play with it all when it's dry. Oh, that'll be cool. Yeah. So I don't know what time it is. It's just after 6 o'clock in the evening here in Scotland. Oh, hi Randy, and you come, we're just winding up. It always helps, Steph, to clean your glasses. Right, yeah. So probably about 5-ish. So it would be your 1 PM, Heather, in Canada. Well, whatever bit of Canada you're in. I'm sure there's time lights. Anyway, let Randy in for a wee while. Let's give her a wee hug and let her get a wee heat by the fire. Alright. So probably around 5-ish tomorrow, provided life doesn't get in the way. You know how it is. I don't like to promise. You're in Kentucky. You ladies are all over the place. Oh, so Randy has been making some gorgeous chocolates just now. Oh my goodness. Are you all in the Jazzle Dazzle and Friends Craft Share group, folks, on Facebook? Please come in and join us. Randy's been sharing pictures with the chocolates she's been making. Oh, they're to die for. It's like death by chocolate, but it's gorgeous. All looks amazing. Anyway, I really do have to go, ladies and gentlemen. So take care, everyone. Look after yourselves and look after your loved ones. And Ness, I hope things get better and you're wee part of the family there, your wee world. Okay. Take care, guys.